Hello, my name is Matteo Posa. I am a researcher at the Neurointelligence Institute for Ethical Criminological Research in Italy, and I am one of the co-authors of the paper A Novel Protocol for the Forensic Investigation of Body Dismemberment, a Case Series and Report, which was recently published in Medical Research Archives. In this study, we aimed to address a topic that remains relatively underexplored in the scientific literature, despite its high relevance for forensic and judicial practices, and this topic is, of course, criminal dismemberment. In this study, we propose a structured and multidisciplinary protocol to address criminal dismemberment. We analyzed 22 cases, including both unsolved and solved investigations, and the evidence we gathered allowed us to classify dismemberment behavior into three different categories: aggressive, defensive, and offensive. A key finding from our study, in my opinion, is the fact that criminal dismemberment cannot be interpreted only as a post-offense behavior aimed at concealing the evidence. In fact, we think that dismemberment reflects underlying psychological and behavioral elements that can provide useful insights for forensic investigations. Our protocol integrates a series of different tools and disciplines, for instance, forensic photography, GIS analysis, forensic pathology, immunohistochemical analysis, and so on. But the most important, in my opinion, element of this protocol is the newest psychological autopsy model that we developed a few years ago, which is integrated into this multidisciplinary framework. I'm talking about PASIC, a psychological autopsy structured on individual cases, and this tool in particular, combined with the others, can provide investigators with incredibly useful information to close out investigations as quickly and effectively as possible. When it comes to the work that I did on this paper, my contribution focused primarily on spatial behavior analysis using GIS tools. GIS stands for Geographic Information Systems. When it comes to criminal dismemberment, an important part of this behavior is the location that the offender chooses to dispose and conceal the evidence. A few examples can be urban areas, rivers, forests, wooded areas, and rural areas in general. And this choice reflects a deep understanding that the offender has of his environment, his psychological state, emotional detachment, and the perceived control that the offender thinks they have on the situation. Finally, I'd like to say a word about the publishing process with Medical Research Archives. The process has been nothing but smooth, fast and efficient, and I thank the European Society of Medicine for that, and the Medical Research Archives editorial board, of course. And I remain open for any questions that you might have. Please, if you have any doubts, don't hesitate to reach out to us, and thank you for your attention.